For sure. Yeah.
Yeah, so we over here with Deco-D. Got an exclusive interview.
For sure.
You know, way, DVD.
That's right.
Now, let me ask you this first question.
What's up, Boss Hog?
Now, how did you start rapping?
Well, I started rapping, you know, first guy gave me the gift, you know what I'm saying? Then it started in school, you know, then it led to J. Lee House on Christmas, 2 karaoke's, then it led to Dre Dog, you know what I'm saying? And that was the icing on the cake. Andre Nicotina, you know? One love, real folks in the game, you know what I'm saying? Real folks.
So talk about your first album, Soul Taker. That was out of Kansas City, right?
That's right. I hooked up with Jackpot Records, Mookie and mine, you know? We networked, did some shows up in Lawrence, Kansas, at Kansas State University. You know, they was from Kansas, I was from Missouri side, you know, so we networked. I sold up the Missouri side of things and did shows out there. You know, I was hooked up with Bone and Ghetto Chaos, and that's Big B and Seville and Bone, you know, and Tanika, you know, sung them hooks, you know. We did a lot of good things. We went down to Tulsa, Oklahoma, and did the album with Leo. You know, I call him Mr. Telephone Man because he done hit some licks for, you know, New Edition. And a few other cats in the gang, got a few platinum plaques on his wall, you know. We almost there though, you feel me?
So that Soul Taker album came out back in what, 95, 96?
Yeah, it was ready like in 94, you know what I'm saying, 95. It was 8 songs, you know. We just wanted to make something, you know, real ghetto and real nice, you know what I'm saying, that'll appeal and keeping it real as possible, you know, for the time, you know what I'm saying? Well, you know, God working mysterious ways, you know what I'm saying? My grandmama died. She had some strokes, you know. We was in Fillmore right across the street from Virgo's. You know what I'm saying? She had sent me to Kansas City a week before she died, you know. I went to Kansas City, chilled with my granddaddy, you know what I'm saying? And she didn't know why she sent me, but I found out why she sent me, you know. So, you know, that's how I got to Kansas City, and my granddaddy, you know, big West Oakland, you know, gangster, you know what I'm saying, OG, you know.
So you did, when you was in KC, you did a couple of tracks with Rich the Factor. Tell us how that came about.
Well, you know, as you know, Rich came to San Francisco and did his album Getting a Grip with JT the Bigger Figure at the time. I mean, at the same time, I was down there, you know, doing my thing with Jackpot. So, you know, the two, you know, we had missed each other, but then when he came back and I was there, you know what I'm saying, the talk of the town, you know, Deco-D, you know, so I went to his house, you know, a girlfriend of mine from school, you know, told me where he stayed, went knocked on the door, you know what I'm saying, and we took off from there. It was Infiltrators, you know what I'm saying, and a few other tracks, you know. I was been doing things with Rush, you know, we go to school in Nickel Slicks, you know what I'm saying? You know how we do it.
So you planning on doing any new things with Rich the Factor, Major Factor Records?
Yeah, I talked to Rush when I was down there, you know what I'm saying, a few minutes ago, and you know, he's a boss about it. He got a Cocaine Cowboy, you know, they kind of stepping up on that out there, so, you know, he getting his beefcakes. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna most definitely collaborate on some things because, you know, it got to be in the making, you know, Frisco to KC, you know?
Tell us how you went up to Seattle and did some things with Cassie D, right?
That's right. You know what I'm saying? Mad Dog Entertainment. That's one of my loved ones, you know what I'm saying? For real loved ones, you know. He come down to the Bay, come to the O, visit me and moms, you know what I'm saying? I go up to Seattle, you know what I'm saying, do big things with him, 187%, you know what I'm saying? With my boy Deucey, One Love, he in the pen right now, you know what I'm saying? They supposed to be giving me 10 or something, but that was a minute ago, you feel me? But it's still One Love, you know, so we just making sure, you know, we keep in touch, you know what I'm saying? We got some things coming too, so I will be flying up there in Seattle in a minute, you know, networking on some distribution, promotions, and videos, and a few other things. You know, Cassie is always gonna be an arc in this. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm gonna always be on the top of that.
So, what brought you back to the Bay Area from Kansas City?
You know what I'm saying? It's just that flavor, you feel me? I mean, you know, I gotta have that flavor, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's in my blood, you know? Ain't nothing like coming back to something like this. You know what I'm saying? Getting a good breathe of this, getting a good fresh breath of this air. You know, ain't nothing like it. You know, just ain't nothing. My family, you know what I'm saying? You know, just some shit people could see, you know what I'm saying? They ain't never seen before. You know what I'm saying? Or where they trying to get to, you feel me? This how we relaxing. You know, this how we do it in the Bay. This how we do it in the Bay. We crack crabs, you know what I'm saying? We do big things in the Bay. This San Francisco, California.
So talk about the compilations you've been on, because I know you've been on a lot.
Well, yeah, I've been on a few things with, you know, JT, the bigger figure. You know, I did some networking before I shot out to Seattle, you know, with Cassie, and did some things. But JT, we got one called Do You See What I See? You know, that was me, Sutter Kane, and did, you know what I'm saying?
That was on the Heat 2 compilation.
Yeah, the Heat 2, that's right. And another one was 50-50 Chances. I had Crop Like Grain, because, you know, we ain't gonna never stop growing. You know what I'm saying? That was with my boy Martin, hooked that up downtown, you feel me? And my boy Exact, you know, they keep shit cracking. You know, and another one was Lay Low Studios with $1 Million Dream. You know, me and San Quinn did some things, you know what I'm saying? And Bald Head Rick, you know, we had my motions, because everything come out your motions, you know how you move. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to the, you know what I'm saying, Mac guy, you know what I'm saying? I feel cool, nut. You feel me? Straight salve. You know what I'm saying? We had Ain't the Man, you know, because we ain't trying to be the man, you feel me? We doing what we want, but them haters do what they can, so, you know, we just keeping it real, you know what I'm saying? And I had another track with Shay Shay, the Deffa Heifer, Andre Nicotina, and Lil Rick, you know what I'm saying? And we got off on some chronic level, you know, that's all Lay Low, you feel me? Nick Peace, Black Diamond. And, you know, I've also been on some things in out of town. You know, I worked on the Big B album, you know what I'm saying? I had Game for a Bitch, you feel me? And me and Bone on his albums, Strapped for the Season. I was on a couple of joints on that, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, off that Henna Rock, and that was Big B shit though, and Bone, yeah, it's cool.
Alright, so you were also featured on the Isolated in the Game compilation, right?
Yeah,
Tell us a little more about that.
Yeah, Isolated in the Game. That's where this foundation is beginning. You know what I'm saying? It's concrete, like what we standing on with Exact, you know what I'm saying? Exact Entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Bayway, you know what I'm saying? Records, you know what I'm saying? Unlimited edition. You know, we got Eddie Fresh, you know what I'm saying? He been with the clique for a minute, you know? And we got Paulie, you know, the service, man, you know what I'm saying? He been doing this thing for a minute too. He get everything put together, you know? And, you know, Isolated is really, you know, the birth of what's going on right now, you know?
I'm gonna ask that question again, because the helicopter was...
Okay.
It was a good answer, but it came off right when you were in the heart of the answer.
No problem.
So you was featured on the Isolated in the Game compilation. Tell us a little more about that, and how you hooked up with Bayway Records.
Okay, I was walking down the street, downtown Market Street. You know, I ran to my homeboy, you know, Frenchie. I didn't know him at the time, but you know, I'm a little, you know what I'm saying? I'm G about it, you know, so I'm smoking me a blunt, walking down, you know, Market Street. You know what I'm saying? My partner Martin got a little, you know what I'm saying, clothes store, so, but you know, he ain't at work, so Frenchie, you know, he wants some weed, so I smokes with him. And then I rolls up another one, smokes with him, you know, and then he comes to find out I'm Deco-D, and he comes to find out that Martin been hollering at, you know, my boy E, you know what I'm saying, about my lyrics and about how I get down and my way of living, you know, and from there, it all connected, you know what I'm saying, and we hit with In It to Win It, you know what I'm saying, you know, first impression, last impression, You know what I'm saying? In it to win it.
So after that, you signed to Bayway Records, right?
Right, you know what I'm saying? Basically, you know, I'm giving it my life. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a Bay thing. You know what I'm saying? And the business and the accommodations and the things we got to do and the way they handle this is handled, you know what I'm saying, amongst each other, you know what I'm saying? We can't go wrong, you know what I'm saying? You know, you do right by the eyes of God, you know, everything gonna fall in place. We ain't trying to make nothing happen. It's all just happening, you know? So I'm just gonna continue to do what I know how to do and mess with, you know what I'm saying, my real kin folks, the ones that's down, you know what I'm saying? Blood is thicker than water, you know what I'm saying? But the ones that's down, like the ground, you feel me? I'm sticking with, you know, I ain't breaking bread with nobody but who I feel, you know? It's like, man, you know how it is.
Let's talk about your first album on Bayway Records, which was Surgery on the Game. Tell us a little more about that.
Surgery on the Game, you know, me and Jay Lee and Mac West, you know, we was going through some things, doing some things in the studio constantly, you know, messing with beat bumbles, you know what I'm saying, laying it, you know what I'm saying, Jay Lee, you know, experts, you know, we experts, you know, so we gonna continue to lay these styles like experts, you know what I'm saying, and Mac West, we had, you know, the dope game, you know, a lot of motherfuckers was feeling that shit, you know, and this over and there, you know what I'm saying? They feeling that shit, you know, so, you know, Surgery on the Game is like, you know, doing surgery, reconstructing myself, you know, turning a bad thing into a good thing. Like, you know, if you get dealt a lemon, make some lemonade and sell some and make some money, you feel me? If you're gonna be at a standstill. That's right. JT the bigger figure, Andre Nicotina, Mac Al, you know what I'm saying? You know, we had Tater Tay, Big Mac, you know, Game Therapy, you know, it's something real saucy. Even had Fly Marva, OG in the game, you know what I'm saying? From these Frisco streets, you know what I'm saying? JT was on that too, he did 4 tracks for me, you know what I'm saying? Lovely, you know, Playboys, you know, you got to go pick that up, you feel me?
When did that come out? What year?
That came out in 2000, that's when that came out. We laid that in 2000 and we start pushing it, you know what I'm saying? It was, you know, I was ready, you know what I'm saying? But now, you know, it was a little premature, but you know what I'm saying? Everything gotta grow. So, you know, we keep everything on the road and we keep it swift, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna ask you that again.
Yeah, no problem.
So, what year did Surgery on the Game come out?
It came out 2000, you know what I'm saying? Me and Exact, you know, and Martin and Rocks, we laid that, you know. We did the layout, you know what I'm saying? Everybody liked the cover, you know. We did the layout at Caesar Pruitt's Designs, you know what I'm saying? He was working with Showcase at the time, you know, so, you know, we really felt that, you know what I'm saying? It can really eat up a large amount of the middle, you know. You know, and prime example's gonna clean everything up. We're gonna clean the table off and, you know, put some hot food down, put some new tablecloths, and you know.
Yeah, so it's your last album came out in 2000. It's
That's right.
2004. We heard you got a new album coming out.
Yeah, that's Deco-D, prime examples. It'll be out April 6th. You know what I'm saying? I'm hooked up with Selecto, my boy E. You know what I'm saying? Been doing a lot of, you know what I'm saying, networking. You know what I'm saying? A lot of teamwork is going on. You know, and I got, you know, Andre Nicotina, my normals, you know what I'm saying, San Quinn. I got Demo, you know what I'm saying? I got Jay Lee, I got Mac West. You know what I'm saying? I got Big C singing on Captain Stacker Grip, on Groove, and I like it. You know what I'm saying? I feel prime example is gonna set examples. You know what I'm saying, about real life and about fake ones. So, you know, prime examples, you're gonna have to look out for it. And I got some.
Coming out again?
What's up, boss?
When's it coming out again?
It's coming out April 6th for Shizo, you know what I'm saying, 2004. You know what I'm saying? And we got some more coming 2005. It ain't gonna stop, you know? We're keeping it cracking. you know.
So you've been real busy this last year. What else you got? You got any shows coming up anywhere? Any tours, anything like that?
Well, you know, I got this one young lady, you know, my boy Eddie Fresh, you know, hooked me up with. You know what I'm saying? Her name is Tanika, you know what I'm saying? She handling her business, doing her work hard, you know what I'm saying? But she got some things up for me in Daytona, Florida, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, for the Black Spring Break, you know, Spring Jam, you know, out there. So, you know, we gonna lay some things and do some things, you know, on a whole nother level. So, you know, a lot of paid shows, a lot of traveling, hard work, you know what I'm saying? For sure. Yeah, we've been fucking with Hot 97, K-Pool, you know what I'm saying, doing a lot of promotion, you know, been giving out a lot of paraphernalia, you know what I'm saying, you know, just really seeing the fam, you know what I'm saying, making sure they recording it on the radio, you know, just keeping it real, you know what I'm saying, you know, showing them mistakes, you know, we like white out in the game, you know what I'm saying, you know, so, you know, we just trying to touch everything, you know what I'm saying, because ain't no touch like my touch, you know, so, you know, ain't no touch like your touch, so, you know, we just trying to touch everything, you know what I'm saying, even shit dirty, you know, make it clean.
So we heard that you're working with some new cats out of KC.
Yeah, for sure. I got my boy Tyree, you know, Stucky, you know what I'm saying, a Stucky boy, you feel me? And I got my boy Brandon, I got my nigga Young Fee, you know what I'm saying? I got my boy, you know what I'm saying, Kojak, you know what I'm saying? And Deezy, he made, you know, number 4 for prime examples, up and downs. You feel me? Hood Series Entertainment is the foundation, you know, in Kansas City, so you might as well be looking out, you know what I'm saying, for some ground shaking shit, you know, because my boy's really coming tight, you know what I'm saying? So you just, you know, my boy stunting the wheelchair, laying it down, you feel me? Came and walked, still walking on him now like Jesus, you feel me? Floating on him. Can't stop it. Some of that real shit to the hard shit, you know? And we got my nigga, you know what I'm saying? Shit. We got a whole camp out there. I mean, it's unstoppable. My boy Slick Nick, you know what I'm saying? Boxing, winning belts and shit. We all in, you know what I'm saying? Boxing ring, holding up gold belts and shit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't stopping. It ain't stopping, man. It's going all over, you know? One fresh off a block, fresh on a block. You know what I'm saying? It's like that, you know? We putting it down. We got my boy Jay Jizzo from the Van Brunt section, you know what I'm saying? He doing a little time, but he gonna be out soon. He done ran into some punk shit, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, punk shit don't last forever, so we gonna be effective in a minute.
Do you have any last words to leave your fans?
Just let God, you know what I'm saying, make the way. And don't try and do nothing for yourself, because you can't do for yourself like God could do for you. You know what I'm saying? In any type of game, in this rap game, in life, and living, riding bikes, and just walking, you know what I'm saying? Just take it as is. Go with the flow. Get caught up in your groove, you feel me? God always gonna have something nice for you when you want to do things right. You know what I'm saying?